Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian. Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Robinson can't hit. To the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Cummings. Stolen by Harden. All alone on the break. The three ball. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Screen by Robinson. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Harden surveying the D. Collins a screen. And Harden with the slam!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Harden with a bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Cummings. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Robinson. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Strickland. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Here's Robinson.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
And James Harden again. Harden's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Elliott. Over to the left wing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside, Anderson. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The last one's off. They'll settle for two. The Clippers lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Kick out to Brown. Back to Lopez. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Lopez. Now Los Angeles with it. Washington outside. Back to Lopez. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Big 7-footer rumbling into the lane. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Spurs trail by 3. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Clippers in the lead. The rebound by Cummings. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Los Angeles making a change here. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Miller. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. They're up by
16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Robinson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Offensive board. Pass to Cummings. Back to Robinson. Lopez with the steal. Now Miller. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Here's Sanders. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And being that Carr is 6'9", he's capable of throwing it down, especially when the defense is playing him like this.
Pass to Sanders. Outside Christie. To the middle. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Cummings. Outside Anderson. To the inside. Stolen by Miller. Here's Sanders. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Carr. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Anderson. Down low. Here's Robinson. Elliott. Pass to Cummings. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Snatched up. Pass to Carr. There's the triple. Elliott with the bucket. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Inside. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Robinson. And there's a 3-second violation. Timeout called, the Spurs. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Back to Anderson. Here's Strickland. He tries for 3. Oh, misses the dunk.
Hey, there was a defender nowhere to be found there. And because of that, he only has himself to blame.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Strickland, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Cummings. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Higgins. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Timeout called, the Spurs. Making a change here. Screen by Robinson to the paint. Pass to Carr. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. They're running. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Now here's Robinson. To the right side. Right wing. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Outside Harden. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Spurs lead by 6. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's Robinson, high post. Back to Anderson. Pass to Elliott. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, nice setup by Washington. A combo guard who's working to become an efficient floor leader.
Lopez on the double team. To the wing, right side. Carr. That three's off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Christie. Offline with a 3. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Robinson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 11.
He is truly one of the outstanding offensive rebounders in the game. Terry Cummings, excellent at reading where shots are coming off and then pursuing the pump.
Outside Christie. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Washington. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Kobe Sanders.
San Antonio leading by 11.
Clippers foul. Sanders. First personal foul. Second team.
1:11 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Robinson. Here's Carr. Down low. Out to the right wing. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Elliott's got 6 here in the quarter.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Timeout called, the Spurs. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Harden to stop the run. Drops in the 3. Harden's got 9 points.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Pass to Higgins. Here's Massenberg, defended by Harden. Here's Higgins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Harden. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Here's Higgins. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio moving the ball around. Spurs need to get one up here.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Got it off in time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. San Antonio on top, up 9.
Los Angeles 40. Here we go.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Strickland. Pass to Pressey. Here's Strickland to the left wing. Here's Massenberg, defended by Harden. Here's Higgins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now off the inbound. And the dunk by Leonard.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
The Spurs call time. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break, and coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Spurs lead by 7. Back to Anderson. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Elliott. Here's Robinson. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Collins. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Cummings. It's stolen by Leonard. Now Los Angeles moving it up. The shot by Dunn, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And a big finish by Robinson. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Leonard. Oh, he misses the layup. San Antonio leading by 9. Now Robinson. Oh, what a move. Jams it home.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Zubac. And he slams it down.
A sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Shot clock at 6. And he nails it.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
He's off from 3.
That